Well, it is a mixture of economics and ecologies. And we must get our handle on it. Our economic practices are destructive and our ecologies are fragile. So, and I mean by ecologies both social and biological ecologies, or environmental ecologies. So I think that the combination of those two, we need to get it right. And that is actually a major challenge, because right now we deal with only little bits and pieces of either one of those. Cities and we humans, by the way, we are destructive. We're never going to be at zero damage. It doesn't exist. But it becomes critical for cities to be capable of making positives out of what is a negative now. And the environmental vector is a critical one. I described a bacterium that if you put it on buildings, it's like a paint. It stops greenhouse gas emissions from if it is concrete. And eventually, with time, begins to purify the air right around it. That, for me, is an example of recoding what is now a negative in cities into a positive. And we need to think and to work with all kinds of forms of knowledge in order to recode as much as we can in the city into a positive. Because the city also gives us densities. And densities are better than very distributed populations, as in suburbs especially, right? So we must work at this. We must find the ways, we must make the discoveries. We must change the laws, and we must change the notions of wealth. It's a lot of work, but we must. Well, the United Nations has a built-in global platform, has a built-in global network that goes into many small localities, has scientists, lawyers, activists, everything. So the United Nations should be very active and a critical actor and an entity that attracts people to it who want to do this. You can't go alone do it. You need to deal with a lot of elements at the same time if you're going to succeed. So I would say that the United Nations and other such organizations, but the United Nations is exceptionally large and really global. It's a critical actor, and ECOSOC within it is also a great platform for ensuring a sustainable future.